right, so welcome back, YouTube channel. So it's been a lot going on here at the house that you guys missed out on. So first and foremost, I really want to do a real house tour because there were some places that I did not even vlog that you guys didn't even get a chance to look at, as far as the attic where I keep some of my storage for my business, the full yard. I think I could have did a better vlog, so I guess when I get furniture we can do a furnished house tour, and this time it'll be in full, because once we start doing the expansion project that is going to occur within a year or so, to the back to give me more space. I do kind of want you guys to get a before and after of that before that project begins. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I do feel like I could go into more detail. So that's that, and there has been some issues going on here. Oh yeah. So I had to be my own kind of repair person, repair woman, repair man. I don't know. Cause it's just things that have been just breaking down. I'm like, already, and I just closed on September 3rd. So my toilet was leaking and I wasn't quite sure why it was leaking. So what I did is I used my lovely Google, and my toilet connector, if you Google it, it's like a toilet connector piece that connects from the wall to the toilet. The toilet connector itself, like the piping, wasn't leaking. It was leaking where the nozzle was, where you turn it to tighten it. So I'm like tightening it to see if it can be tightened, but it was so like rusted and so much dirt and grime was on it. I'm like, maybe I just need a new piece so I can tighten it up very good. But then that didn't work. Once I went to Home Depot, it was a nice young gentleman who helped me pick out the piece. But then when I come to install it in, shut off my water line, which I was so proud of myself. I figured out, when the realtor we did our final walkthrough, you go over things that you would need to know once you take over the house. So I remember what that water shut off was. So I shut off the water so I can take off that old toilet connector and then put on the new toilet connector. So, one second, I'm actually going to show you the toilet connector. So I'm back. This was the old toilet connector. Look how rusted it is. So I knew what I was looking for. I Googled it, and then Home Depot, that guy was able to direct me in the right path. You just need to figure out what length, and I knew mine was pretty short cord. So I was like, well, I don't need anything long. The old one was pretty short cord. So they helped me do that. So come to find out, after buying that cord, which was about $9 or so, pretty cheap, I didn't really need a new cord. I could have used that old one, but it was too late. I put the new one on. It's good to go. Even though it was still leaking, come to find out, it wasn't the cord itself. It was this white piece that's actually on the bottom of the toilet. Before you put that cord on, it's another like tightener piece. It's like some type of, I don't know, plastic piece that loosened up, and water was dripping from that part. So then it was having a hard time going through the pipe. So it wasn't the pipe itself. It was this, I don't know if it's a seal, plastic seal, but you can actually tighten that. I tightened it till I couldn't tighten it no more with the pliers, and it worked just fine. So technically I could have saved myself the $9, but hey, I guess I got a new piping, whatever, toilet connector. So that happened. My refrigerator water filter, I had to replace that. I actually have a vlog for you guys because, till we get a new fridge, the ice, I'm just not leery about, when you're using a fridge that's already there. What if they weren't keeping up with the refrigerator? I had the video of deep cleaning that, putting a new filter in so the ice could be clear. There's got good filtered water as well. So there's a video for that. And that cost me $25 for 2 filters. You change them out every 6 months, so about 2 can last 1 year. So that was pretty neat. So you guys will see that video. And the water is fantastic. When I say I never have to buy water bottle anymore, because I stay buying bottled water and it costs so much because we stack up cases and cases. Well, this water is so clear. I can't wait till I get my own fridge. So that's that. We're on a beast of a video today. So before we get into that, I kind of wanted to make my coffee quick, and then I'll get into what this video is actually about today. So let's get started on my coffee, because I can't live without my coffee. It's early in the morning. Drop my daughter off to her best friend's house. She's 14. Homecoming is coming soon. We both got our hair braided. Well, I didn't necessarily need my hair braided. I'm not going to homecoming. It was necessarily for my daughter. But since I was there, I decided to get my hair done. And this is day 2, and it hurts so much. I can't even do anything with it, but just put it like this. So we're just going to rock it out until it gets loosened. But so she's gone away, and it's just me and my dog and my cats just hanging out here. So I thought I would get some stuff done. So you guys will tune into this video to see what we will be doing today. I'm trying to do better with vlogging, but you guys got to understand, I'm not really a vlogger. I just wanted to vlog my journey because this is a life-changing thing for me. Not a lot of people in my family has bought any homes, don't have a good job, making good salary. So I am the first, and I want to set in a good example for my family that you can do it. You can literally come from nothing to, getting something that's reasonable. I'm not saying I made it or anything, but I'm saying that you can make something of your life. So I like to vlog, and I don't have a camera. I don't have good edits. None of that, like good editing systems where you guys use and software and all of that. I just got my iPhone, and my iPhone was dropped in water, so I don't even know how this is even creating videos and content for you guys, but it seems like you guys are tuning in. So I appreciate everybody who's tuned in, and thanks for the likes on that one video where I said I officially bought my house and closed on my house. I've never had 5 likes, so I was just really thrown back by that. So thank you for liking my video. I really appreciate that. But I just do these videos just for content for myself and for my family. If people choose to tune in, go ahead. I'm literally doing this off my iPhone and my ring light. So, and it was like a $20 ring light at that. So I'm gonna make my coffee. Got a lot of stuff that I put in it. If you guys want to see that, I can tilt the camera for you guys to see that. So that's how I make my coffee. So let's get into today's video here. So today's video is going to be about another thing that's been going on with this new house. We've been having a lot of spiders, and I do not like spiders. I just don't really like spiders, don't care too much about spiders. I want to find ways to get rid of them as soon as possible. So we did a lot, and I did a lot of Googling research. Also, the guy who helped me find the toilet connector at Home Depot helped me find some other knickknacks that I needed. I grabbed a lot from Home Depot, $100 worth of stuff. I needed gutter covers or protectors, whatever you call those. A rake, some gloves, because I will be pulling up some weeds. I got some weed killer, spider, home defense. Well, I'll show you about that. I grabbed it all. So we're going to try to work on the yard today because I love doing my lawn. But the problem is we have so much weeds, they just grow back and they grow back. And my yard looks nothing like my neighbors. It looks like I just growing a forest. Like they grow very tall. And excuse me if I sound ignorant, but I don't know too much about taking care of a lawn. This is my first time, so I'm just Googling things to kill things and home remedies that doesn't require you to buy stuff. They're like put boiling water on the weeds that kills them really good, that they won't grow back at all. But first I want to try the weed killers, and then maybe a week later, 2 weeks, I can put, you know, some boiling water on it in the hopes if this doesn't work. But what's the crazy thing about that is he was telling me at Home Depot that I'm kind of late on doing this because the season is going to change. So this is something you should have did before that. I'm like, well, I just closed on my house. I would have loved to did it within the season, but I'm doing it now because he said, oh, okay, never mind. He said, well, perhaps the seller should have taken care of this. I was like, well, they haven't taken care of the yard and it's mine now. So better late than never, right? So that's what we're going to do today. Today is going to be the only day where it's going to be partly cloudy with some sun. The other days are just going to be raining, cloudy. It's just not good days and cold. So today will be the day I'll try to get out there in the yard and spray. And then also I want to bomb my house. I also Googled that spiders hate peppermint, so that deters them from coming in the house. So we could stop seeing these 1 or 2 spiders in corners, on windowsills. I'm just so over it that I bought everything to deter them. I don't like spiders. It's just me and my daughter. I'm a single mom. And I have to be brave enough to kill it because she freaks out and I don't want her freaking out. So I be scared, but I try not to show her that I'm scared. So yeah, we're going to try to do this. So I'm going to show you guys what I bought. Okay, so they hate peppermint, right? So I Googled pure peppermint extract and put it in a spray bottle, which this came from Dollar Tree for $1. So what I'll do is put some peppermint in there with some water and spray it in every corners, ceiling, window sills, corners of your closet, your room, everywhere. They hate peppermint. I'll even do it outside, but I got another thing for outside. But after that wears off, we'll be shooting it with this as well. It doesn't hurt to do both, right? Then to deter them even further, I went to Walmart. We went to Walmart and they hate citrus, like lemon, lime, orange. They hate the smell of that scent. So even though I'm not a friend of these citrus, I'm just like, I want the spiders to be gone. This is not a house where I want you to stay. So, this is so citrusy. Sweet apple. And this came from Walmart, $3 and like 69 or 96 cents. So about $4. So I got a bunch of these. This one has nothing to do with it. It's Garden Rain. It was the last one on the shelf. It smells so good. This has nothing to do with deterring spiders. It's just that it smells so freaking good. I had to. So I got enough to put in each room. And we're going to keep the peppermint spray in the corners. We're going to also put the sweet apple. We're going to kill the scent in this house. They're going to be like, whoa, it's just too much. Yeah, spiders, be gone. You have no want here. So that's that. Then I went to Home Depot. This is Home Defense Insect Killer for indoor and perimeter. Oh, I don't think I want to do it on indoor though, because I got animals. Keep out of reach of children. Dries fast. I think this was like $25 for this, or 20. I'm not sure. It was in, I got the receipt somewhere. So I guess you use this to spray it. I'll be spraying it everywhere. Let me see. Kills all common household bugs, indoor and outdoor use, long lasting, dries in minutes for quick re-entry, leaves no residue, kills home invading insects, ants, cockroaches, spiders, fleas, ticks, scorpions, beetles, earwigs, silverfish, centipedes, and millipedes. Ooh, yes. Use with confidence indoors, kitchens, bathrooms, doors, and windows, basements, outdoors. Use as a preventative treatment or after you see evidence of insect activity. Okay, perfect. So I got that. That's what I'm going to do outside. And if I have time, which I really want to get to this too, we got two different kinds because I couldn't choose which type of weeds I have. But you're supposed to hook this up to the water hose. And then once you hook it up to the water hose, it's supposed to cover up to 5,000 square feet. You just spray it everywhere on your weeds. It doesn't kill your lawn, so this is supposed to be the description of the weeds that it would kill. And I also got this one. These are the description of the weeds because, again, I think I have them both. So it was good to get these both. You do the same thing. So we'll be doing that on the lawn. Also, I will be trying the boiling water method. I got some gloves because I tried when I was mowing my lawn. I didn't catch it on camera. I tried to pick up, I don't know if it was a weed or something. It looked like a clover. And I tried to pick it up because I didn't know if the lawnmower could go over it. And it had pikey things sticking out, which I didn't know that when I was going to grab it. It took me getting poked all over my hand. I was like, what the heck is that? So it poked me and I got scared. I was like, we're mowing over this. And it grew back, of course. I just hate this lawn. I really do. This is called Lawn Chronicles 101. And we will see if this works. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. This may be a long video because I have no clue what I'm doing. I just want my lawn to be somewhat neat. We got patches of grass. I got tree stumps from when they cut off a tree in the front, so I can't even mow that. I Googled how to kill that. You would drill holes in there and put some Epsom salt in there, and then it dries out the stump, and so it won't regrow again into a tree. And then you can also pour boiling water over it and cover it, and that will kill it too. So we're gonna kill that tree stump, but that video will not be done today. I may wait till the winter's done because Minnesota gets pretty bad winters, and we're gonna get a bad one this year. So that's a different project. But if we can work on this project, it may not work. I mean, I just want my lawn to look like my neighbors. If you guys, I'm gonna try to get, well, I don't think I want to get my neighbor's yard on camera because that's their personal space. But they have a really good lawn. I'm like, how is your grass so even and green? And mine's like weeds everywhere. I really look like a forest. And the crazy thing is when I signed to buy this home, they had it cut down, looked like it was all neat, nothing was growing. And then when I get in here, I was like, oh, they were hiding this. They probably mowed it right away as soon as they realized they were going to sell it. So, but yeah, so that's what I got. We're going to get started on spraying this house. And then I'll get out there to the yard. I'll try to get some on camera, but I'm just going to basically light the candles and put it everywhere in the house and do my peppermint bottle thing, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys for tuning in for this next video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so we have successfully bombed the house with peppermint. It's officially a peppermint house. I mean, it's peppermint everywhere. Like the aroma is not strong because yeah, it's pretty strong though. Yeah, because as soon as you walk in the house, it's pretty much peppermint. But no signs of the spider. But instantly there was a spider that came out of the windowsill. Soon as I sprayed that peppermint, it's like it was trying to run. And then it slowed down because I don't know. I have like this spray cleaner that's got bleach and chemicals in there, and I was so scared to kill it, so I kind of sprayed it with the bleach, and then it slowed down and it died in the bleach. So I don't know. Sorry for anybody who thought that was gross. I'm scared of spiders. I will kill it if it's on the floor, but when it's like in the windowsill, I just feel like, oh, I might try to just go somewhere. But on the floor, I can easily just stomp on it and just look away. Weird. But so this was successful. I also sprayed the outside of the house. I did it off camera because my phone was dying. Again, I'm doing this all by phone, so it's hard to get videos out and vlogs. So we're out. Everything's done though. The garage, the perimeter, everything's done. So now the reason why my sweater is off because I was outside in the back raking up leaves because I got a big tree and leaves are starting to fall. Oh, like the fall. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of rake the leaves and leftover grass, sticks and all of that. And it became like a bigger project than I thought. And I started sweating. And I'm like, geez, I wasn't expecting all this. But I did all that because I wanted a successful weed killer to like, get the weeds. But the crazy thing is, being that I mowed the lawn 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, I can't really remember. The weeds are just now starting to sprout up through the grass. So they're not as tall as they normally are, except for by the garage. I didn't mow that area at all. So it's already long because I didn't get a chance to do that because it's a mixture of rocks. And how can I mow over rocks? I'm not sure what the previous sellers did, but that area is not even mowable. Okay, that may not be a word, but I can't mow over that because there's a bunch of rocks. So those weeds are living very healthy over there. So you could see that. I'm gonna try to get that on camera because that part I couldn't mow anyway. So those are really tall and they're gonna get attacked today. But the ones where actually my actual lawn, those are just now starting to sprout back up. So they're not as tall. But again, I said, as long as they're actively growing, it's good to do it. And they said, don't mow your lawn because then you'll trim it down and this wouldn't be effective. So it's good that they're starting to somewhat sprout. I can start this treatment. So I thought that was good. So we will try to get that on camera with my phone. And then also I'm going to still do the perimeter. Since I did the perimeter with the peppermint spray, I didn't do this yet. So we're going to also try to do that. We're going to try to knock everything out with this phone. And so you guys can get the footage. And let's get started. All right, let's go. Look who came to visit. It's a big spider. And this is my point. And I'm out, and I'm currently doing this at the moment. So does this stuff not work or what? Die already. Hopefully it's gonna die. It's still sitting there. Is it dead? Is it dead? Come on. Hurry out. Will it just fail? Okay, so we're back. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I normally realize that I don't actually do a closing on any of my videos. So I guess I'll start doing closings, but you gotta understand I'm vlogging on a phone, so it's way harder because you're doing it in bits and pieces because your battery life, you could buy as much storage, it just doesn't weigh out to what you want to record. So we are officially done. I threw in that last bit as I was doing the front of the yard. A spider decided, and it was a big black one, decided that it wanted to come out. I don't know if it didn't like the peppermint because it's really strong peppermint. And I seen it and I'm like, well, I was working on doing the second treatment of that spider home defense that I got at Home Depot. So the peppermint was just a remedy that I got off of Google. But I also bought that spider defense, and then here comes this big spider. Like, it low-key freaked me out, but I was like, let me hurry up and grab my phone and vlog this spider. So sorry if it was like shaky because I was legit scared, and I'm like, why aren't you dying? But then it did slowly die. It fell on its back and then it was slowly dying. And then as it was dying, I kind of stomped on it to like just put it out of its misery. But low-key, I was scared. I'm like, where are you coming from? Like, are you the mother of all spiders? I don't know, but I thought I should blog that. And then this what made me want to do my closing. It was like, I'm legit trying to take back my house because these spiders probably legit was living here before I got here. And it's like me trying to take back my house, and this is just gonna be nonstop. And I'm like, I'm really gonna do this probably weekly until snow comes and I'm no longer able to spray this probably because snow is gonna be in the way. But hopefully that home defense works. Hopefully, my cat scared me. Hopefully my home remedy works. I'm gonna actually go buy 2 more peppermints when I go pick my daughter up from her best friend's house because they're going bowling. I'm gonna pick up some more because this really works. My house legit smells like peppermint. Then this smells citrusy in all the rooms. I'm like, oh, this is overkill. And I don't know if I should put my AC on. I've been sweating outside. I gotta take a shower after doing the weed killer. I'm just wondering what's the next step. Do I wait to put the AC on? Is that going to diminish the peppermint smell? I don't know what to do. So I will let you guys know how this goes. You got to see firsthand a spider, but it was outside by the door. And that's, again, I told you they're always trying to come in through the door. I don't know if they just love it outside and they're like, let's come in. No, I don't want you in here. So guys, thanks for tuning in to my video, my weed killer, my just everything. I would have vlogged me doing the raking of the leaves, but again, you gotta pick and choose which videos are important because again, I'm on a phone battery life, and yeah, so you know, I got male friends that would help, but this is something I actually want to do myself as a single mother. I want to prove to myself that I could take on some of this stuff. So thanks for joining, and I'm gonna finish my coffee. This is my mug from Title Smart when I closed on my house. They gave me a lot of stuff. I actually got a hair tie It literally says Title Smart too. I don't know if I can get it out of my hair. My hair is kind of sensitive right now. Yeah, I probably can't get it out. But you won't be able to see that it says Title Smart. Let's see if we can, I don't know. Can you see title? Do you see the word title? Title Smart? I don't know. Title Smart. But there's a lot of trinkets that they gave me. They gave me a wooden spoon, a cutting board. So it's a lot. But thanks for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a continuous journey with the bombing of the house. My pets took it well. Oh, side note. That Home Defense says it dries fast. It actually does. The minute I sprayed it on all the windowsills and the door outside, it was like drying like instantly. So the Home Depot guy told me that it's still going to be effective. It just dries instantly. I'm like, I hope it's effective because it really dried fast. But that was that. I'm actually done for today. I felt like doing that yard work, that was pretty intense, and then putting all the stuff down. So I am beat. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Probably jump in the shower. No, not probably. I will jump in the shower, call it a day, pick my daughter up, and probably go have lunch, or I should say probably dinner. And that's it. So thank you for tuning in. There will be more projects. I just have everlasting projects to do here, but they're fun. Sometimes they're stressful, but they're fun. So if anybody is buying a home, you will love it. You will fall in love. There's going to be things you need to do, but keep on doing it. You are what you make it. So that's my positive feedback for today. Thank you.